Hey there guys, it's Ebob, and today I have for you an ORAS Wi-Fi battle against your boy Cospha. So if you look at our two teams, I have Rotom Wash, Latias, Togekiss, Excadrill, Stoutland, and Hippowdon. It's kind of a gimmicky team because I have Sandrush, Hippowdon, and Sandrush Excadrill. Um, I just thought it would be fun to bring, so I brought it. Cospha, on the other hand, he has Mega Beedrill, he has his Greninja, his Ferrothorn. It's kind of standard besides Mega Beedrill. So I look at his team, I'm thinking he's going to lead with Ferrothorn or Greninja, so I lead to my Rotom Wash so I can Volt Switch and build momentum on whatever he wants to do. So unfortunately, he does not do that. Instead, he goes for a Conkeldurr, and he's probably thinking he can probably take on most of my team one-on-one. So with Rotom, I just go ahead and I Volt Switch. I switch out into my Togekiss, thinking he's going for a Drain Punch or a Knockoff. So, and I know Togekiss can take either of those really well. So he does go for the Knockoff, and my Togekiss loses its leftovers, which I guess might have mattered, I'm not sure. Here I was thinking Air Slash and Dazzling had the same base power when Dazzling Gleam's actually 5 base power higher, so that might have made a difference in whether Conkeldurr lived or died. Here I take an Ice Punch, but I get frozen, but it doesn't matter because my punch would have killed it anyways the next turn. So here Togekiss dies, and that's unfortunate. The mascot's dead, and it's 5-6 in Cospha's favor. So I bring back in Rotom. I know he has Landorus, so I'm thinking he might want to preserve Conkeldurr and switch out into Landorus, so I go for the Hydro Pump. He just stays in and lets it die, which is fine with me, because then that threat is out of the way. Um, Next, he switches into Beedrill. He does not know I'm Scarf, so he's gonna I switch out, I hard switch, and he's gonna Mega Evolve while I go into Hippowdon, which I know can take a hit from Mega Beedrill. I'm thinking I can set up my rocks. I set up my Sandstream, so now Excadrill or Stoutland come in and Sand Rush some stuff. They're both holding Expert Belts, and they have coverage moves to handle a bunch of different stuff. So here he Mega Evolves, and he goes for Protect, probably trying to make sure Rotom didn't hit it, which is fine with me getting my Hippowdon for free. He U-turns, which is probably trying to get off some damage. He doesn't know what I'm running on Hippowdon yet. He might have been fearing an Earthquake. He goes into his Ferrothorn, and this thing is kind of a problem because hazards. But I get a Myrock, so that's good for me. That kind of messes with his team because Beedrill does not want to come in on rocks, especially 2 or 3 times. So I switch out from my Hippowdon. I go into my Stoutland because I really don't have much to hit for Hawthorne, unfortunately. He goes for his Leech Seed here, which is kind of bad. Stoutland's running Fire Fang, so I was thinking that might be able to handle it, especially with Expert Belt. I go for the Fire Fang here, and it does a reasonable amount of damage. But I do take the Iron Barbs, and Rocky Helmet. Yeah, and he goes for the Gyro Ball, and it does a lot. Yeah, it kills me. Which, I did not want to take that. So I just bring an Excadrill to revenge kill. Um, Not sure why I went for X Scissors, because yeah, it lived. I'm bad, forgive me. And I take all that damage, which I did not appreciate. It goes for another Gyro Ball, and but I resist it, so I don't take that much damage, I guess. The Sandstorm is gone, so unfortunately I lose my Sand Rush, but I go for the Earthquake here. I probably went for Exorcist last time thinking he was going to switch into something, but he didn't, so I went for Earthquake because he just stayed in. Here he brings in his Landorus and he Intimidates, so I want to get my Excadrill out of there as soon as possible because I do not want to be taking anything from a Landorus. So here I do switch out, and I go into my Rotom, thinking he's going to go for Earthquake, but I was wrong. He goes for U-turn, predicting the switch, and my Rotom is getting low on health. So now here he goes into a Sylveon, which can do a couple things. It can Wish Pass, it can Hyper Voice, it could be Specs Hyper Voice, but more likely it's gonna Wish Pass into something. So with Rotom, I just go ahead and I Volt Switch on it. I'm just trying to get some damage off, see what he's gonna do. I go ahead and switch into my Hippowdon to get out the sand again. So Excadrill can come in here and do some more work before it dies. Sylveon does go for Hyper Voice, and it does not look like it's specs damage in my opinion. Yeah, here it shows right here, he's leftovers. So I know he's probably Calm and Wish, Protect, etc. So now that I have up my sand, I go ahead and let Hippowdon die. It did its job, it got up sand, it got up rocks. So unfortunately Hippowdon's down. Cospha is still in the lead. But I'm in a good position right here. So this turn I go back into Excadrill, Avogadro. For those of you guys know who Avogadro is, I go for the Iron Head, thinking it's super effective, and he doesn't switch out, and he takes the Iron Head, which is probably a bad play on his part. This turn he goes into Beedrill, and I think he is aware that I am Sandrush. So yeah, he hard switches because he knows I'm Sandrush, and he doesn't want to take anything. So he baits me into staying in and going for an attack, and he brings out Landorus, and then he intimidates me, which I guess mattered. Yeah, it mattered. I go for the Iron Head on Beedrill because I was predicting a switch, and yeah, it does a lot to Landorus. Anyways, I go ahead and I let Excadrill die because it's doing its job. It took out Sylveon. It got Lando really low. So that's great for me. I'm in a really good position here because even though he's in the lead, I can come in and revenge kill a couple things. So now I'm going to go into my Lottie. I really couldn't bring it in before because a lot of things on his team handled Lottie, like everything. So Lottie is able to come in here and outspeed Landorus and I'm able to kill the Side Shot. This was my default Lottie, but it came in handy. And I just happened to put Life Orb on it for this battle. So he brings in Beedrill. I know my only Mon left is Rotom, but Rotom is Choice Scarfed, and Cospha does not know that. So I go ahead and I let this thing die. It did its job, it killed Lando. So now there's nothing stopping me from Volt Switching all over Cospha's team. So he uses his U-turn, kills me, and he brings in his Greninja. He's down to his last 2 Mons. And I bring out the Choice Scarf Rotom Wash. And then Rotom Wash proceeds to, scrub him down, clean it up. So I Volt Switch on Greninja. Greninja is frail AF. So Volt Switch just kills it with its water typing. So I'm really happy here because I see that I can handle his Beedrill because of Rock's damage. And he probably should have got rid of those when he had the chance. I don't think he had a Defogger. So I Volt Switch here, and I kill Beedrill, and I secure the win. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this battle, if you want to see more, just let me know. Leave a sub, leave a like, etc., etc. I love you guys. Bye.